I know you guys are trying to give everybody else a chance. That's all right. That's good. I see. Say not three. Say not three. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. That's exactly right. So, community, plurality and unity. That's what community is. It's a plurality in unity. Something shared. And there's different kind of communities, but there's something shared about them. And also, shared telos or mission. They have a shared will, shared desire, shared goal at the end of the day, a telos. Not just that interpersonal recognition and solidarity. Solidarity is just unity or agreement about how you feel, about how you're acting. That's solidarity. I know it's kind of confusing given how the term is used modern day in like more political context, but it literally just means agreement about an action or a feeling. Volitional role fulfillment. You purposefully, willfully choose to fulfill a role set out for you. How could a Christian explain, without just saying the Trinity, how could a Christian explain that there is willed role fulfillment in the Godhead? Is there ever a point where one of the persons in the Godhead chooses to submit themselves to a role? Well, yes. The Garden of Gethsemane, that's exactly right. That's an excellent point. The Garden of Gethsemane, where Jesus says, not my will, but yours be done. But even before that, the incarnation, right, which is most clearly explained through kenosis, through Philippians chapter 2, where Jesus, not counting, though in very nature and form God, did not count equality with God a thing to be grasped, but emptied himself, right? So it literally says he willfully and humbly took on the nature of a human. He took on that role. He willfully did it. Again, this is what forms community, and Christianity has another wonderful, excellent way of answering this. Uniquely, that really not many other things do, except for maybe Old Testament Judaism. But again, that same distinction is going to keep on happening here, right? There's a huge difference between Old Testament Judaism and modern rabbinic Judaism. So just understand that distinction. And again, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormon, Islam, I really don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. They don't either, so who cares? So, friendship, same thing. Friendship is the exact same principles. Exact same principle as community, except with, different perfections. Specifically, love grounded in shared goodness, not utilitarian, not arbitrary. Community can be utilitarian, just to get a job done. Friendship's different. You can at least say, no, this isn't just for utility. There's this willed, true desire to be together, personal willing, and love grounded in shared goodness. So we'd have to say the same about a model of God, which we, of course, as Christians could say the same there. And we're doing a great job here because look at that. Christians already have 5 points. Old Testament Judaism has 5 points, but really modern Judaism has 0. So I split the difference and make that 2.5. Christianity is killing it with inference to the best explanation. Now, the last one is really just beauty. And this one right here, all I would have to say is that beauty is more than just physical and visual. It's able to also be abstract. Beauty is confusing, but the general principles of beauty is this. It's order, it's intent, and it's this sense that things are just supposed to be related together. As a matter of fact, the best way to describe this in my philosophical work on beauty is just to say that there's this shouldness of relation. I had to make up a term for it for my papers. The shouldness of relation. Things just feel like they should relate in a certain way. When I'm before a mountain, even though by all evolutionary standards, I should think mountains are disgusting, horrible, because the higher you go up, the less oxygen there is, less vegetation to keep you alive. There's probably a lot of caves that I know intuitively by habit of my evolutionary adaptations. I know that there's predators in those caves that can kill me. I know if I'm climbing up there and I fall, I'm dead, I'm cooked, it's over, all gone, all done. I know all that. By all evolutionary standards, I should despise mountains. But humans, despite the clear evidence that they're very dangerous, find them beautiful.